Hey friends, Ash here, back with my wife Chelsea for a little smell and rate action. I've got 10 of the most popular Lattafa fragrances out there right here, along with their originals that they're clones of. So what you're tasked with today is smelling these Lattafas and the originals, and you're gonna tell us two things.
Only two?
Yes.
I can accomplish two, okay?
But also other things within those two things.
Okay. That's a weird job description, but okay.
Yes. So what you need to do is smell these, and you're gonna rank them from worst to best in terms of your own personal taste.
Okay.
Okay? So that's the first thing.
All right.
The second thing is you're gonna say whether or not you feel like it's an actual good clone or not.
Okay, so then that way it doesn't matter about my taste. So if somebody likes the original,
Right.
then, you know, they can see how close the
Look
clone
at this.
is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Learning.
So
Learning.
you could hate a fragrance,
Right.
but you could say it's actually a killer clone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what you're gonna do
Wait, a killer clown or a killer clone?
from outer space. Yeah. Yeah. You remember that movie?
No, I don't. I don't remember movies at all, except for Titanic.
How do you not? So that's what you're gonna do. Look at these.
Yep.
That's a lot of strips. And we're just gonna get to sniffing.
Okay.
So we're gonna go from here down. Is that cool with you?
Yep.
Okay. And where can you find the links to all these?
In the description below.
Right. And if you're on TikTok, what should you do?
You should @Gents and do the like or follow or whatever the thing is that you do on TikTok.
That's a really good job.
I don't know. It's one of those things.
I'm on the TikTok, so
Yeah.
oh my God, it just sounded like I was 92,000 years old.
Boomer!
Yeah. So here we go. We're gonna start it off with Khamrah.
All right.
That's the dry down.
I love this fragrance. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's like a year from now, 2 years from now, every time I'm in a video and you have me to smell this fragrance,
Yeah.
I'm always going to be like, I love this fragrance.
Yeah. That's why I started it here first. So as many opportunities to be defeated.
So many opportunities to just go downhill from here, right?
No. And this is Angel Share,
Okay.
which you have also smelled.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's just, for comparison's sake, for
Yeah.
the whole thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, this one's a 10 out of 10, and honestly, like I'll say that.
That's what we'll do. Yeah. So the clones, you rank their clone factor 1 to 10.
Wait, are you updating the job description again?
You're updating. Yes. The clone factor, you'll do 1 to 10.
Okay.
Okay. And that's how good of a clone it is.
Okay.
And then the ranking from worst to best, we'll just do that right here in
Okay.
front of us visually.
Okay.
Visually.
Sure.
Visually.
All right. Gotcha.
Okay.
So, okay, back to me now.
Right.
I'm gonna say it's a 10 out of 10 for the smell in general. Like, both of them are such a good fragrance. Okay? 10 out of 10. You following me here? All right. And I'm gonna say it's a 10 out of 10 as far as the clone goes, the meshing,
Okay.
So, because I mean, honestly though, in my opinion, I feel like the clone in this case is better than the original.
What?
So, I mean, if you could go up to an 11, I'll say like an 11, but
Okay.
we'll stick with the 10.
Okay.
All right.
So the Angel Share, which one's that? This is Angel Share? This Angel Share?
Yeah, this is
Angel
Angel
Share?
Share. Yeah.
You don't even know.
You gave me a confusion for a minute.
I gave you a confusion.
Yes.
Okay. So what we gonna do
Okay.
is Angel Share goes bye-bye because it doesn't matter now,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Because we already established the factor.
All right.
So now that's Khamrah.
Ah, so good. I'm
Let
gonna
me-
give it up. Oh.
This is the next competitor.
Okay.
This is Oud for Glory.
All right.
So you're gonna have to determine two things.
Okay.
Is Oud for Glory better than Khamrah? Shut up. Secondarily, what's the clone rating
Okay.
of Oud for Greatness, by the way,
Okay.
from Initio? You're still following along, right?
I think so.
Because you gotta give it a clone.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay. That should be a new thing, the clone rating,
Yeah.
where you score it 1 to 10 of how close or how good it is in comparison?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, this normally isn't kind of in my...
Shiny.
Okay, thank you. Yep. This normally isn't in my wheelhouse, but it's a really nicely done fragrance. I mean, when I would smell this on somebody, I'm really gonna think that they're confident, they're a man.
They got the Riz.
Yeah, you know, they probably got some chest hair, and they probably know how to drive a stick shift, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
What's wrong with you?
So it's really good. It's definitely, for my personal taste, it's not as good as the previous one. What's it called?
Khamrah.
Khamrah.
You love it so much you immediately forget what it's named.
Yep, that's right.
Good.
So it's not as good as Khamrah, but it's really good. I'm gonna give it an 8.75.
For the clone factor.
For the clone.
The clone factor.
Yes, the clone factor. It's really close, but again, in this case, I actually prefer the clone to the original.
Again,
yeah, I do.
And you like Khamrah more.
Yes, I like Khamrah
So
more.
we'll bump this little guy down. Sorry, buddy. Hand me the clone. You gotta remember where they are, right?
I'm always putting the clone in my left hand.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm gonna need some fact checkers here.
Yep. Oh, they'll let you know.
Right now, I'll let you know. All right, next up, we have this one, which is we're just gonna call it Caprice.
Okay.
Makes it easier.
Yeah, that's beneficial.
Making it easier. Yeah. So Caprice, and then that is a clone of La Nuit de l'Homme Blue Electrique
Okay.
from Yves Saint Laurent, YSL. You remember this one? It came out, it was like super hyped for a second and then just immediately disappeared.
And then it went bye-bye.
Yeah. Like,
Bye-bye-bye.
You're thinking about Deadpool?
Yes, I am.
Can we show you the bottles again? That seemed to help last time. Here. They're both blue?
Yes, they're both blue. Thank you for that observation. So, it's a really good clone still. I'm going to give it an 8.5 for the clone.
The what? The clone what?
The clone. Closeness.
The clone.
Factor.
Yeah.
Yes, factor.
Nice.
For the clone factor, I'm going to give it an 8.5.
That's right. Put a little
Uh,
trademark symbol next to that.
yeah, but in this case, I do prefer the YSL over the clone.
Blue Electrique.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll just move I'll shuffle this off.
Sounds good.
Okay.
There's the clone.
And now we need to, you need to rank it. You're only doing half your job.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm slacking over here. I'm gonna put that in third as of right now.
In third?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, technically in last place right now.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, do you know what that is?
I know it's a PDM, like.
Well, it's good enough, close enough. So that's Sedley, and this
Okay.
is Maahir Legacy.
Okay. It's gonna be a good video though when there's like horse heads and like fish scales on the back
Yeah,
here.
it's weird stuff, right?
Yeah. And I love the dry down of Sedley. That's such a fantastic
that's not-
dry down. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's Maahir Legacy. That's Sedley.
Yeah. Duh.
Confusing
I'm confusing.
yourself.
Yeah. That's such a good dry down of the horse head.
Oh, but what about Sedley?
Let me see.
That's the opening. That's the dry down.
The dry down on that is better.
On this one?
Yep.
You know what people online call Sedley?
What?
They call it Sedley, give me the Headley.
Okay.
People don't actually call it that. I just made that up.
Okay.
It's not very funny.
No.
My internal child likes it.
You mean the present you likes it?
What?
I don't know if the internal child is like, I think it's just still. Anywho, so I don't think that they're like super duper close. I'm gonna say a 6. They're close. Like it's close enough to be considered a clone, but out of the other ones that
It's
I've
not as
smelled
close
so
as
far,
these?
no, it's not as close as those.
You sure about that?
I am sure.
Okay.
And actually, I very much prefer the clone to Sedley.
Oh.
Yeah, like I very much
So when you gave it
prefer.
a 6, what was that you were?
That was the clone factor.
Okay,
the
yeah. I
clone
just wanted to make
factor.
sure because I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the clone factor.
Okay, the clone factor.
Yeah. But yeah, that's actually really good. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna pop it in behind Khamrah.
Right here.
Yeah. Look at me remembering the name.
Ah, improvement.
I know. All right. There's the clone.
Let me smell these.
All right.
I need to see what you're sniffing here.
Okay.
I don't know. I think they're decently close. But you know, hey, what do I know? I don't know nothing.
Well, you know, this is my video, right?
Yeah. All right. We move on. All right. We move on. So next up, we have. Oh no! I gotta give you the clone first.
Yes, God, please
Almost-
don't confuse it
almost
even
boo-booed.
more.
This is Asad.
Okay.
Lattafa Asad. Here it is. Give that a little sniff. And it's a clone of this one. You've seen this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I helped you dig out the box.
That's right.
Out of a lot of boxes.
That's right. When I had to make the video about the fake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Contrast and compare. So Sauvage Elixir, Lattafa Asad. Massive. One of the bigger Lattafas out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, as far as the clone factor, I'm gonna give it an 8.
8.
I'm gonna give it an 8. It's a really good, I mean, maybe even an 8.5. Like somewhere in that wheelhouse. We'll say 8 just because that's the first thing I went with. So, you know.
It's not the exact same.
No, but it's good, especially when you get.
That stuff's mad cheap too.
Yeah.
Asad is like 20-some bucks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
You can just hand me the Sauvage Elixir because, you know, it doesn't matter now. It goes that way.
I'm gonna put it in behind the horse head.
Maahir Legacy. Horsehead Legacy.
Yes.
So Asad is creeping and peeping right here in the middle.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Thank
Put
you.
it in the right
Thank
spot.
you. Thank
Okay.
you. Here's the next one. Do you want to go ahead and just read the name off for everybody?
Ishq Al Shuyukh Silver.
Great job. Just really crushed it.
Ooh.
You playing air guitar with that?
I am.
Nice.
This is a solid opening. I like that.
Nice. So that's a clone, alternative, whatever you want to call it, of 1 Million Lucky.
Okay.
Nice little silver bar there, or platinum maybe.
That's a good clone.
Yeah, this one is, I feel, kind of rough in terms of like just the look. Not that it looks bad, but that if people don't know really and you see this on a site, you'll just be like, what is Ishq Al Shuyukh silver? It just kind of doesn't have the same pop as some of these other ones, like the giant horse head.
Yeah.
It just grabs your attention.
It does. It's a good clone. I'm gonna give it a 9.
On the what?
On the clone factor, there should be like horns and stuff in the background.
Little confettis and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 for that. That's good. That's solid. And I'm gonna put that right in behind Khamrah. That's the clone.
Yeah, this one is, well, 1 Million Lucky. Kind of sweet, but it's fresh at the same time.
Yeah, it's good.
Pretty unique smelling.
Solid.
I like it. It's not bad.
Yeah.
So this is called Glacier Bold,
Okay.
and it's a clone of that one, Le Beau Le Parfum. See the color?
I do.
Yeah,
See what they did there, kind of.
They did, yeah. But they don't have it as a torso. Like they kind of did something, but they didn't go full on.
Okay. All right.
There's the
Gotcha.
dry down of that bad boy right there.
Okay.
Le Beau Le Parfum.
Yeah, the dry down in Le Beau is a lot better than the other one.
Yeah. So it's a really popular alternative. Well, actually, I'm not saying nothing.
Oh my God! Wow, really? For once?
Saying nothing.
Jesus.
I'm not even here. I'm a ghost.
Thank God.
I am ethereal.
Silence.
No, I'm a poltergeist.
So, anyways, as I was saying, I really like.
Poltergeist. What is it?
Anywho, so I really like the dry down of the Le Beau more. It's okay. Come back over here, poltergeist. I won't bite you, maybe. But I mean, the clone factor is, it's good, but the dry down it's a little different.
Goes its own direction.
Yeah, it goes its own direction. But the beginning to the mid, pretty solid. So I'm gonna say a 7.5. I was gonna say 7.5. 7.5
for the
clone factor. And I'm gonna put it back here in between.
Back here.
Actually, no, I'm gonna put it
back here.
Yeah.
You really, you hating on this that much? You're
Sorry.
gonna do a comparison. No, I'm gonna hand it to you like an adult.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take that.
I'm running out of room here. Okay.
Yep. Still feel the same way.
All right, let's shuffle.
Do the shuffle.
No, not that one. No. Every day I'm shuffling.
Oh, okay.
We move on to your fish scale bottle.
Yes.
This
My
is,
mermaid bottle.
Yeah, this is Fakhar Black. You
Yeah.
feel free to pick that up.
Okay.
Fakhar. This is an alternative to Y Eau de Parfum.
Okay.
Fairly popular fragrance. Sold a couple bottles in its day.
I mean, dang.
Gosh.
Forgot where I was at for a second.
Just start turning redneck all of a sudden.
That's a really good clone.
Apparently.
It is. It is. It's actually, obviously, was a shockingly good cologne. Caught me off guard there for a minute.
Yeah, it fakes you out with the fish scales.
It did.
Yeah, you don't think it's got much for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much like a 10 out of 10 as far as the clone factor goes.
Clone factor.
Yeah.
So it's like that in Khamrah so far.
Yeah. Yep. That's a solid clone. And that's a good fragrance too. That's a really good fragrance.
It's cheap as dirt too.
I'm gonna put it right there behind Khamrah.
Oh, right here?
No, behind.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, that's solid. Dang.
Yeah, that stuff's mad cheap.
That's, like I said, caught me off guard a little bit.
This is Tobacco Touch.
Okay.
Keep this away from your children.
It's got the touch.
Ooh. And that's a clone of this one, Tobacco Vanille. This is like a little similar looking, say.
I mean, I can't see the similarities at all.
No?
No.
What if I turn it around? Now can you?
Nope.
No, still?
Nope.
Well, they're at least like a little similar. I can smell the tobacco in the air.
This is gonna be like a hot take, I feel like. I'm just not a fan of the fragrance in general, even the Tom Ford one. Sorry. It's okay. It's just not my thing. I mean, the clone, like, that's a fantastic clone. That's like a 9.5. It's a solid clone. If you want something that smells like that, and you can buy that, and it'll get you the same thing. I couldn't even fathom spending probably that much money on that fragrance.
You know what they call you?
A basic B.
Player hater.
Oh, okay.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
So what was that, 9.5?
As far as the clone factor goes,
Okay,
yeah. And it's just, put it at the end.
Just like having in my head, like, ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. I should have picked Woody Oud.
To each their own. I'm sure that there's plenty of women out there that love that fragrance, and that's great.
Right.
I'm
Just
not
typically
going-
girls probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
Women would.
Anywho.
All right. Last up, we've got Liam Gray.
Sounds like a person's name.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, they're guaranteed there's somebody out there named Liam Gray. Like 100%.
Yeah.
Multiple people.
Yeah, probably. And this is Gris Charnel from BDK.
There's nobody named Grish Arnell out there, more than likely.
I didn't say Gris Arnell.
What did you say?
Gris Charnel.
Oh. Either way, there's still nobody named that.
Why would there be?
Just saying.
There's probably nobody out there named Fakhar Khamrah. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's like stoner thoughts. Where he just starts saying stuff that it's like, oh, okay.
Anywho, back on track.
Mm.
So the clone factor,
Mhm.
I'm gonna give it like a 6.5 as far as the clone goes. Maybe a 7, somewhere around through there. The other ones, there's some that are closer, but it's close. Just not as close as some of the previous ones I've smelled. And I definitely like the original more, like the
Grease Arnell.
I like that one more. All right, there's the clone. You're welcome. I'm gonna put it here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, scoot that. Scoot. Right here.
Yep.
Is this your final ranking? Do you want to resmell anything?
No, I am confident. I stick by my choices. Do you think that this is how it was going to end up?
I figured you'd put Khamrah first.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I mean, it's kind of a crapshoot. Because I knew you were going to put that one there.
Yeah.
I thought maybe this one would be lower, just because you're a hater sometimes.
Well, today I decided to hate on the Tom Ford, so.
Yeah. Spread the hate around.
Yeah, I can't just leave it all in one spot, right? I can't put all of my eggs in one basket.
Right. But yeah, I mean, it's not an awful ranking.
Yeah.
It's not awful.
Oh, so I did a kind of good job.
No, you did a perfect job.
Yay!
So there we go. Her rankings: Khamrah, Fakhar Black, Ishq Al Shuyukh, Silver, Maahir Legacy, Asad, Oud for Glory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, were you mouthing it?
Yes.
Oh, you actually remembered?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see if you can
did.
say greatness. But no, you didn't. Liam Gray.
Yeah.
That's his person's name.
Shout out Liam Gray.
Shout out Liam out there. Glacier Bold. My man Caprice. And Tobacco Touch.
It's been touched by something.
By the Lord. All right, that'll do it for us. Thank you for hanging with us. I'm going back to being a poltergeist. Stay safe out there, and see you tomorrow with another fragrance video. Au revoir.